Greetings YouTube, happy Tuesday. As always, we have a new Grandmaster Crystal Sample Bundle, and I just wanted to review this very quickly because it is relevant to a few of you who tell me that every week you look to buy these because of that 50 unit discount for the normal price tag of about 300 units a piece. Now in this case, we have our best champion being Sabretooth here. Sabretooth in the current meta of the game has continued to get better and better. I was one of those people who, when I first saw Sabretooth come out, I was mostly annoyed because I expected guaranteed stacks of bleed like a Black Panther or a Wolverine or an X-23. Given how Sabretooth is in the comics, I just didn't understand why Kabam didn't create that champion to have insane bleed damage. And while that would still be nice, there are certain synergies that will help with bleed damage of Sabretooth now. And most importantly, the regeneration and other utility has made this champion very good in the game, and I'm happy to see that. Luke Cage used to be total trash, one of the top 5 worst champions in the game. Since his buff, his improvement from the beta test, he is very, very good. I still know some people who actually use Luke Cage fairly often in both Alliance Quest and Alliance War Attack. And so that both of those would be great 5 stars to get your hands on. And then we have the worst of the worst, which kills me to say this because this is by far my favorite X-Men character. Gambit holds all the cards to my heart, so to speak, pun intended, because Gambit is someone who was a total badass growing up in both video games and TV shows, and yes, even comics from the few that I was able to afford/read. So if you are to look for this and you are uncollected, which means you are at least level 40 and you have beaten the collector at least once on one path, you will see this deal, quote unquote. It's 850 units, which, like I said, is a 50 unit price tag off of the retail value of 900 units. I still wish that this was either like 750 units, or you could choose your favorite of the 3 and get 3 Luke Cage crystals or 3 Gambit crystals or 3 Sabretooth crystals. I realize why Kabam will never do that, but personally, if I want to endorse a deal, I want you to get a better guaranteed value. And so if there's a champion that's really good, it makes sense because these drop rates are still absolutely trash. 2% for the 5-star in general, and 0.91% for the champion that you are actually going for. Less than a 1% chance. And keep in mind, if 3,000 units is about what you'll pay for $100, then if you need at least 100 of these crystals on average to pull the champion, and that's assuming the drop rates work, and we know that it's a coin flip of each crystal, so that's not really how drop rates work, you would still need to spend, gosh, about $1,000, if not more, to guarantee yourself a 5-star champion that in some cases will do very little without being awakened. So yeah, not a good value, but every time I review these, I get people who send me screenshots and videos and comments about the crazy luck they got. So if you go for this, I hope that is you this week. So there you have it. I think these are a very low, impressive Grandmaster bundle. I've given these as high as a B- to a B in terms of excitement. This one I'm going to give a C-. It's below average. Don't get it. And if you're thinking about it, save your units and wait for something much more enticing. Have a great day, YouTube.